Everyone talking about Forbidden by House of Matriarch. The notes in this are rooted in layers of historically feared and even outlawed essences. Forbidden begins with an erogenous absinthe and damiana opening, then sweetly drops into an intoxicating heart accord of tuberose, wild mushroom, and papyrus, with a smooth finish of precious wood, snake leather, and sweet baked earth. So that's the perfumer's description of it, which includes some of the notes in that. And I don't like most earthy scents typically, at least not in the sense of wanting to wear them myself. And this has a lot of notes that it's pretty much mostly made up of notes that I am usually not a fan of. But I find this blend really fascinating and very cohesive. Like, I actually really enjoy it, and the notes that I normally wouldn't like don't stand out in any negative way to me. Surprisingly, the tuberose here does not get indolic to my nose, but I have seen other people say that it is indolic to them. So if you don't like indolic white florals, I mean, that's not happening for me, but because it happens for others, I wouldn't want to encourage people to count on this not being like that to them. It's more like this like carnal and like narcotic tuberose style to me. The absinthe really doesn't go nearly as bitter as that kind of accord usually does. Another pleasant surprise for my taste. And then it also never gets that like pungent earthiness that I expected from some of the notes. I don't even pick up this. People say there's a cannabis note in here. I think there is. I think I may have seen that somewhere, but I don't really get that at all. Normally, I'm not big on cannabis note smells. It reminds me a little bit of another favorite of mine that is full bottle worthy for me called The Paradam by Apothecary Tepe. That one just has notes of pure like Mysore sandalwood, jasmine, and orris butter. And I'm thinking maybe both have an almost wheat-like type of smell to me. I don't know why, but in a good way. Maybe because of the way the jasmine is done there and somehow the way the tuberose is done here, there's some similarities or something, but yeah, moderate longevity projection, very expensive. It goes for $350 for a 50 mil. I mean, it is pretty unique overall, and I do think it's really well done, so I could see how that could be worth it to someone, but obviously, yeah, very, very pricey. But I'll link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample if you want to check it out.